what is your brand? So those of you that do follow me outside the group, or maybe outside of the social, maybe you're seeing this on YouTube or Instagram or something like that. If you follow me, do you feel like you know me? When you see my stories, when have we had conversations basically? Um, what is the brand? A lot of these times, what are you working on to create a following, and how? So I want to talk to you a little bit about that, and how do we keep in touch with people every single day, and people who are interested in your business, and are you building a book of business that you can carry on with you, or are you building it for a company? Because the question is kind of like, wouldn't it be nice if you left to be able to say, hey, this is where I'm at in my life, or things change. Like just a few years ago, I was working for a company for a decade, and at the end of that time, I left the company and I didn't own the contacts. There was thousands and thousands of people that I was contractually bound not to have all of their information. I wasn't able to go back into a database and collect that information. And so it felt like I had been really successful, because for several years before that, I had been branding myself, but I was totally missing out on number two, which was building up, leads and interested contacts that don't disappear into thin air. And finding a way to track that. And really, I learned it the hard way when I lost, 7,000 plus contacts out of my phone book. Essentially, when I left the company, I had an email address, and when I left the company, that email address was gone, and all the contacts that were associated with it gone. So poof, just like that. So please don't make my mistake. I have the tools to help you. Doesn't matter what business you're in or what have you. The longevity, the success is in doing these things, remaining consistent, having some consistency is huge, but also being genuine and sharing your story. So I see a lot of seven-figure earners that I have as mentors, and I've certainly earned my seven figures online, but it wasn't in a single business. I've lost more than I won before I learned what was working. So I want to share this with you, because a lot of people look at the very top influencers, look at the 7+ figure earners, and they're branding their name and building a book of contacts. So don't waste a decade like I did